show you right. You know, we in here tonight chilling. This is a nice ass Friday. It's been a quick ass week as always. We here at VJ TV, Where Media Meets Studios, in association with Farrell Films. I'm gonna let my guys over here introduce themselves and tell you about themselves. Go ahead, Johnny. Furniture.
Hey man, Jay Hugh in the building. You know, making sure that I stay healthy and safe during these times. And you know, as soon as we done with this, I'm taking my monkey ass back home.
Hey, check this out. Let's start the introductions over.
Yeah.
No, we're still live.
Yeah.
But I want to start the introductions over, man. You got to do it like, stomp the yard. Johnny, introduce yourself.
Johnny, my name is Johnny. Yeah, and I'm so fly.
Yeah, I'm hella safe.
Yeah, cause I'm that guy. Who's next?
I would have never survived in the HBCU.
Right. Because I'm about to, I ain't even that good, nigga. So I'm going to just go ahead and say, once again, Jay Hugh in the building, you know, staying fresh to death on the motherfucking Friday. Yeah. You know, who's next?
Hey, it's me, your boy, Pharaoh, a.k.a. Pharaoh Films, a.k.a. You know what's up.
I'm the M to the A to the R-I-O. You can catch me on stage or fucking yo ho. No.
Yeah.
Pimpin' sis, pimpin' sis, pimpin' sis.
Shit, baby.
Damn.
That's what we do. So, yeah, you know, I got my man Mario. Oh, oops, slap the bottle. She thought it was a bitch. So, got my man Mario Hodge in here tonight with us, chilling.
Yes,
what's up with you, bro?
Man, just having a good time living life, man. I ain't never looked back. I ain't tripping off this coronavirus thing.
Hey, bro, I see you. Hey, what's up, Cousin Helen, Sister Armstrong, Mike Chambers, Ben Foreman, y'all tuning in.
Mike Chambers in the building.
Yeah, Mike in the building with us tonight. So what's good with you, bro? What's happening?
Man, like I said, living life, writing new jokes.
Yeah.
Just loving life, man. Just being Mario, being crazy, trying to keep people happy, fun during this time.
Your lives, I be dying laughing. If I ain't in the meeting, I get the notification, Mario live, I'm like, let me these motherfuckers talking about.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
Man, you be having me dying.
You know, it's heartwarming for me is just it's the brothers. You know what I'm saying? When brothers have 85% of my fan base is females. So when brothers like you log on and show me love, that feels great to me because that's black brothers supporting black brothers.
Absolutely.
I actually went through his fan base and touched each one of them on some hater shit, like what y'all like about dude, and it's actually 81%.
What's up, dog? Yeah, I mean that's what's up, cause I mean you know.
No, all jokes to the side. I was actually, and they gonna catch this straight. I was actually hot when I saw one of my 20-year friends who I'm always seeing not sharing my shit.
Oh.
Sharing the fuck out of some Mario shit. And I was like, hey, how you even know? You know, I was turned into that dude.
I introduced you.
Yeah, right.
I think I introduced
and
you.
you fully support me.
I be doing all kind of crazy
Hey,
shit. You don't never laugh at mine.
I had to bring the hater back in.
Yeah.
No, man, you know, they say laughter is the key to life and living, man. And I mean, Mario, you do your thing, man. It's
Thank you so much, brother.
you know, you inspire brothers, you inspire the folks. I love seeing how you post up your videos, but then you also post up the fam.
Yeah.
And I also just learned something new about you today, which is pretty fucking awesome. And you know, I give you nothing but support, brother.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you. Genuine love, brother.
Yeah, I can't wait till this shit open back up so we can just come to the shows.
For real, man.
I
I'm
actually
a
wrote a new joke too, just waiting. So I'm gonna get up and do a strong 2 minutes out of a 7-minute set. Strong 2 minutes. I'll wing the rest on personality, and then I'll get the stage up to the champ.
Hey, man, right. Do your thing, man. I mean, this actually was a good time to sit back and know who you are as a person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of us didn't know who we were. Now we sat back for these few months and found out, man, I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hella petty.
Hey, maybe it wasn't you, it was me.
I'm a heavy ass motherfucker.
Right.
I really found out I can hold the shit out of a grudge. I found that.
Right.
shit
It's
out.
so
That
much
part.
shit that you can do, man, that you just found out. Like, you a unique person. You're weird. You know what I'm saying? Just Patty, like you said,
Yeah.
you ain't shit. You know, it's just all kind of things that if you sit back and learned a lot of shit about yourself.
Yeah, this quarantine bullshit been some it's been since what? Was it February or March?
February, I believe.
Yeah,
But you know what, Sean? You had posted something earlier when we was first getting into it that was kind of like capitalize on this time. Something I can't remember your exact words. And I literally took advantage of that, and I tried to make sure that this was productive.
Remember,
you know what I'm saying? And not
it's
just
just
gain
like-
20 pounds. And,
Right.
You know.
it's just
Try
like
new
the-
alcohol.
Right.
Exactly. You know, wine tasting, whatever the fuck, new strain of weed, try it, do it. But it's just like the remember they got a walking catfish. So one of my isms for you. You got a catfish that it's a walking catfish. In monsoon areas, you know, when the monsoon super rains, the flood come, it's out swimming. But it burrows itself in the ground and waits during the drought.
Okay.
This is the drought.
Right.
Yeah.
This is like you said, you find out who you are. If you're real with yourself.
Yeah.
This is the time you got to come out of this with something.
That self-reflection.
Yeah, you got to dig and find out what's up. Hey, cat, rat, dog, shit, something.
Right.
God willing to be positive.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of fuck shit to do.
And if it's not positive, you can
It's a
take this
lot of
time to
fuck
turn
shit
it
to do.
around, too, and address it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, like you said, it's just the time to dig in, dig deep. Look within. The light is always in you.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
The light is always in you.
Just some of y'all lights need a little charge, a little electricity.
Some Armor All and some Windex.
You got
on your
3-day
shit.
notice on your leg.
We said
Your
no
light.
lights.
Hate.
It's gonna be some when if this becomes all over with.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some marriages. It's gonna be broken up.
Dude.
But you just found out
Yeah.
all
In the
kind of
house.
shit about your
Yeah.
marriage.
Motherfuckers in the house right now with motherfucker they can't stand.
Yeah.
realize
Right.
Like,
Once
I
you
really
sink
can't-
into
I really
working
can't
your
stand this
schedules and
motherfucker.
doing
Yeah.
your life, y'all don't really spend a lot of time together.
Females
Yeah.
at home, they
And
mad
that-
because they can't be with their work boo.
You go, right.
And then
Restaurants
she at home looking at you crazy. You like, what's wrong? I ain't do shit.
look,
Nothing.
Restaurants
Yeah,
ain't
you
open.
and
You
him.
you
That's-
find out she really can't cook.
Right.
You like, God damn, nigga. Do you know what salty is?
You realize your nigga breath stink. I didn't even know his
God.
breath was that motherfucking funky.
Yeah, he usually get up in the morning and be gone.
right. Now this nigga right in my face.
That's all you gonna do is play PlayStation all day, nigga?
Right.
This
As a matter
motherfucker
of
been
fact,
leaving.
yes.
This motherfucker been leaving for the past 3 years at 5 in the morning, and now this nigga's right here
At the house.
He Tommy, no job.
and no job.
He musty as fuck.
Hey, motherfucker, ain't you gonna shower every day?
Yeah,
No.
the whole
I ain't
term,
going nowhere.
the whole term of being European is all bad. Like, nigga, wash your ass.
Even if you ain't going nowhere.
If you ain't going nowhere, it's okay to wash your ass.
Sprinkle. If anything, sprinkle. But so I got a question for you. You know, tell me, where did you get your start in comedy?
My starting comedy. Woo. You know who first put me on? Whiteout.
Oh yeah, my
Shout
boy.
out to Whiteout.
Yeah, shout out to Whiteout.
Yeah, shout
Whiteout
out to
was
Whiteout.
the first
That's the homie.
person that he had an open mic at what it's called level 13 now, but what it was called back in the
Maxwell.
day.
Maxwell.
Right. Maxwell.
Maxwell's.
He had I said, let me try this shit, man, because I ran out of money. Ran out of money.
Crown Royal bag is running low.
I got hurt at work, and it's like my motherfucking what's name ran out.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, I gotta do something. So I got on Facebook and started writing little stuff. People was like, man, you funny as hell. You should take it to the stage.
Yeah.
I said, let me try this stage. Let me try this shit. So I go out there and try it. But I thought comedy was like, you know how we on the block and we catch
Bag
each
it.
other.
Yeah.
Bag, yeah.
Right,
That's what I
right.
thought it was. I didn't know it was like what I am
Work.
now.
With
It's
your
work,
personal
actual
shit.
work, yeah.
It's
So
a
when I
job.
went up there and did it, I was capping on people in the crowd, and they was offended, so they was getting up, walking out. I'm like, this ain't working right. This shit. You know, right? Motherfuckers started booing me and shit. And about 50 motherfuckers came to see me too. You know what I'm saying? From my high school.
Shit.
So this shit wasn't really going right.
You was
know what
playing
I'm
on partners.
yeah. So I'm like, I ain't gonna never do this shit again.
Mm-hmm.
My girl, she was there. She was embarrassed. She went out and smoked cigarettes, and she don't even smoke cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Right? So this is I went home and I saw a documentary like 2:00 in the morning about Eddie Murphy, and his mom had said he should quit comedy because he bombed the first time he did it. But if he would listen to his mother, he would never be who he was today.
No wrong.
So once I saw that, I'm like, man, I'm finna do this shit again because I'm very competitive within myself. I'm not competitive with people. I'm more competitive with myself.
That's good. That's good.
So I was like, I can't fail. When you quit, that's when you become a failure. That's why I tell people, it's death. I tell people, you know what I'm saying, you only fail when you quit trying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm finna go try it again. The second time I did, I killed it. I did real good. Feeling myself. Like, this is supposed to be me right here. You know, I'm gonna do this. So that's how I got into comedy. I really took it serious after I got the crowd on my side.
That's what's happening, man. Yeah, because I mean, I've been watching you for a minute, bro, and I'll be like, bro, it's funny. And like I said, I watch your lives, your wigs, when you're doing Ready for the World shit.
You know, on top of all that, man, I see, you know, the people that you function with, man, and y'all got a cool ass team, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually try to, you know, I did a little stand up open mic at Dorsey's, and the person that inspired me was Travoy.
Okay, yeah.
You know, and Travoy is a funny motherfucker.
Yeah, Big
man.
Tree funny.
You know,
Big Tree funny.
also Reggie. You know, and shout out to Reggie. You know, I'm so sad that he's gone, but
Reggie Matthews.
Yeah, Reggie Matthews.
man.
But
Yeah,
all of you guys,
Good brother.
I look at y'all, and you guys are my idols.
Oh man,
You
thank
know, what I mean,
bro.
like
Thank you, man.
you got a Eddie Murphy, you got a Kevin Hart,
Yeah.
but you guys are right in my
Yeah,
backyard.
yeah,
Y'all
thank you,
right,
man.
right around the corner. You know, I can go ahead and actually talk physically to you.
Yeah.
And again, you guys are my idols.
Thank you, brother. And that's one thing about me. I never want to be a fake motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to get so. Even if I get big, I know it takes time. But I want to be that person that respond back to people on Facebook, on Instagram. I don't want to be phony like that. Like you know, have somebody else giving the publicity. I want you to, you know, and that's what people love about me too. You know what I'm saying? You can actually, even in Faison tells me all the time, you know, go in the green room. But I can't stay in the green room. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people out there, the people that want to see you. So I go out and I sit down amongst the people so they can, we can talk and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it was like a week or so ago, one of your lives, you was talking about the looting and shit. and the one female in the comments said something, and it was off base, and you just started
getting on her head. Right.
And I was like, get her.
I get on everybody's helmet. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No one's immune.
No, even if it's my mother, man, my siblings. My thing is this, man. You gotta treat your page as your home. That's my house.
It's your square.
That's
Don't
my
be
house.
up in here
Right.
showing out and
Yeah.
saying some other shit.
Yeah, you come in my
Don't
house
come on my
and
shit.
acting a fool, I'm gonna kick you the fuck out. I'm gonna talk shit to you, and you gonna either leave or I'm gonna throw you out. That's how I treat my
That
Facebook
shit
page.
was
I don't
funny.
understand
That's
how other comedians allow other people come on their page and control the narrative on their page. This is my page.
Man, talking
Right.
down,
Yeah, talking down
giving
to
them,
you,
giving them
business.
They speak,
Right.
telling like that. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
Like, man, if
They
you don't
already
fuck
know.
up
Yeah.
off of here,
Exactly. I mean,
Fuck outta
the
here.
thing about it, everybody is entitled to their opinion.
Yes.
which I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're not entitled to your opinion in my living room, though.
Exactly.
That part right there.
Unless
Freedom
we
of
really,
speech, just
unless
watch
we
what the
really
fuck you
go
say.
far back, and if we really go far back, you wouldn't address me certain ways in front of company.
Exactly.
Right.
You'll wait till we're alone to be like, hey, blood, whoop-de-whoop. So you getting jumping off the porch in
Speaking
public.
on what you said, Mario even said in his thing, he said, hey, if you feel a certain way or something, hit me in the DM and we can have a conversation.
Thank you.
That's respect.
Right.
And I was like, solid brother, man.
Yeah.
know.
I didn't have plenty of people that didn't like me. You know what I'm saying? They hit me in my inbox and told me, and I was like, okay, I can agree with that. I still, a lady said, she said she was 70. I'm 70 years old. I don't like the way you talk. I said, bitch, you about to die in a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I really don't give a fuck what you think.
You should be on TD Jake's page anyway.
You're right.
Bitch, block me.
Hattie
right.
man about to pass out.
I'm not gonna block you.
should
You
be on-
block me.
You should be on Joel Osteen page anyway.
How are you on social media?
Even if you inbox me, I might not say what you want me to say, but at least I'm going.
course
You know
not.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
we gonna come to a common denominator or something. You know what I'm saying? And we go. And you gonna either realize I shouldn't have said nothing to this motherfucker, or this motherfucker is a cool ass cat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the best part, man. I mean, it's like, you got to realize that, especially when it comes to comedians, they put their pain out there. It ain't just a job. They put
you, man.
every fucking thing out
Thank
there. They
you.
going ahead bringing it down. You can't be a dumb comedian. You can't.
We some of the smartest people in the world.
You have to know what's going on currently. You have to know old school. You have to be prepared for every shit. So
Unless you want a life on nothing but the chitlin circuit.
Yeah,
You
that
be a
too.
dumbass boy.
hey,
We're gonna do a show in Swamp Fox, Carolina. Showing up at
I let
7,
nothing.
7:30.
I let nothing go, man. I talk about my mama.
Right.
I talk about my siblings. I talk about myself.
Childhood,
I talk about my childhood, my marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Man, my mother was an alcoholic. I talk about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I talk about my pain when I see people laughing. It makes me feel good.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's if a comedian can't talk about themselves and embarrass themselves, you know what I'm saying, and make other people laugh about it.
You ain't gonna make
You ain't
nobody
gonna make
laugh.
nobody
And you can't,
Because
I
we
just
all
talk
got the
about
same
rock.
story.
Yeah,
Real spit.
exactly.
I just talk about rock.
Well, Rock is a funny motherfucker.
Rock is hilarious. Rock is hilarious. It's my dog, man.
You know the whopper is that there's so many people be like, oh, like I was at work and it's like, oh, you been out working with Rock? Oh, Rock, that's my partner, man, real nice guy. I'm like, what the fuck, Rock, you know? Because the Rock I know lets motherfuckers have it. On this Martin Lawrence, get this step in.
Get out.
Out in a minute. Don't hesitate to let a motherfucker know they stupid. I mean,
Certified nigga.
yeah, so I'm like,
certified.
I'm like, I've been around nigga for 20 years. I ain't never seen this blessed, anointed Rock y'all be seeing. I be seeing the Rock, the Edward Scissorhands Rock that came to
Cut it
get
off.
through your head off your shoulders. I don't know.
Try
Rock,
to shake your hand and have
Rock
you
you
leak
must
out.
got a split personality or something.
Yeah.
I seen Rock arresting the police one day.
Yeah, Rock don't play.
That dude.
Shout out to Cuzzo Rockefeller, VJ TV. That's who we do. Farrell.
Yes, sir, black man.
So I got your book.
Man, and I really put my elbows in that book too.
Now I got the digital copy. I'm gonna buy the physical copy because I got a bunch of books on my phone, but I'd rather sit down and read when I be in my backyard on the deck chilling,
Well, I
smoking a Cuban
appreciate
and
that.
sipping on some good
I
shit.
appreciate
They
that.
got decks
But see,
open.
I'm gonna say shout out to COVID-19 on that because I literally been threatening to write a book for about a decade, but it wasn't until COVID sat my ass down
Hey, that's
See?
what's up.
See?
that I had
That's
the
what I'm
really
talking about.
the time.
You did
to
the
focus.
butterfly. I mean the caterpillar. You went in your cocoon and came out sparkly.
And when I really got into it, and I ain't gonna lie, when I first got started, I was on some, let me try it. But then once I got a couple chapters in, and it started flowing, and I started really setting time to the side. Like, I'm not gonna be on Facebook from noon to 7. You know, I'm gonna work on this and rewrite it. And next thing I looked up, and I had something.
That's dope.
And the thing about it, what I tell people, it takes discipline. And I break down discipline as a word is this is the plan.
Ooh,
Yep.
yeah, that's
This the
deep.
plan.
Yeah.
That's what discipline means. This
This
the plan.
is the plan.
That's like I break down
This the
mortgage.
plan.
Yeah.
You're going to be paying rent until you're in the morgue.
Hey, that's true.
Yeah, I don't think it gets any better
Hey,
than that.
you missed the property taxes. They taking your shit.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't even know, man. You know, at first, because every time I would tell people the idea, I would get the nigga, you sound crazy. But then they would follow it up with, I don't know though, it could be dope. So I was like, all right, okay, it's got people intrigued.
Right.
Then I let Mario know about it, and Mario just put the declaration.
Man.
I'm playing the vampire.
Right.
I see the thing. I was like,
I was like,
I'm in the
okay.
studio. Can I get a spot?
I was
I
like,
had
okay.
to have that. I had to have that role.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
You know, man.
okay. All right, let's rock.
I don't give a fuck. I'll be the
I had
motherfucking caterer dude.
That's a
in the
good
movie.
dude right there, man.
Yeah.
that's a good brother doing a lot of stuff, positive stuff.
something
And
Make
like
something
with both of
happen.
y'all, it's like you said, it's good to see brothers doing stuff, because I'm a part of organizations and we about us taking care of us doing shit.
Yeah.
And to have brothers, men, not boys, men,
Yes.
that can sit back and open themselves up to, like you said, you opened yourself up to potential criticism. Same with you, with your jokes.
Yeah.
You opened yourself up to potential criticism and haterism because we always gonna have haters.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers that
Most definitely.
just say no just for the motherfucker's middle name is no.
Right. Right.
I knew that nigga when I was a kid. I hate
Fuck
it.
that nigga.
Right.
That nigga didn't give me no cheese fries in middle school.
Right.
Nigga didn't want to share his bag of big bowls.
Nigga still
Penny
got that
candies.
cup with the French fries on it still on the mantle. Like I really.
He didn't
you
want to
really
share
hate your
shit. Fuck
motherfucking
that
ass.
nigga.
I've been waiting all this time.
Yeah,
Right.
nigga, I've been getting you back.
Yeah, it's people like that though. It's
Yeah,
it's
1
really like that.
million Skittles.
And that's the scary part. But in the same verse, like they said, man, I mean, if you ain't got no haters, you doing something wrong.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. but
And
it's
I wonder if it just applies to us.
No, it's just
Nah.
magnified with us. And the worst hater is when you hate on yourself.
Yeah.
As long
But
as you
here's
don't hate
the-
on yourself, you win.
Here's the thing though. I kind of don't want any haters, but even though I accept it because a hater can be so envious and jealous they can kill you.
True, that is true.
yes.
They can kill you.
That is true.
You know,
and
me
they
and
can have
him
it better than
have
you.
the experience of big time hater. You know, we ain't gonna even say the person, but that
They don't
motherfucker
bring
is
them up.
crazy.
Fuck 'em.
And that's go about like the lady that killed the singer Selena.
Yeah.
She literally
Oh, dude.
wormed her way into this woman's circle and became the president of her
The
fan
fan
club.
club was
Police
embezzling.
are haters.
Yeah.
Fuck them motherfuckers.
Okay.
Fuck
Police
12.
are haters.
Definitely haters.
You know, asking you how'd you get this? How'd you get that?
You know why I pulled
right,
you over?
right,
Motherfucker,
right.
because you done had nothing else to do?
Right. That's to show you that a hater can kill you.
But
Okay,
if you
that's
look
true.
back to, if you know anybody who became police,
Mhm.
you can always look back in their youngster years that they had certain attributes and
They got their ass
characteristics
whooped.
that you could kind of see that they was gonna grow up to be a jackass.
Yeah.
What I will say is I know some police officers that are actually good. No, this ain't the all cops are good and all
That's
cops
why
are bad. This ain't that statement, so you motherfuckers don't you know I'll get on your helmet. So I don't give a fuck.
I got a jersey. I mean, I got a what's name coming that say "fuck some police."
Fuck some.
Some.
Fuck some of them. There's some of them motherfuckers that let me go and I was fucked up. They was like,
Right,
dude,
right.
sit back and chill.
I got relatives that were police,
I have
and while,
frat brothers that are
while I
police.
don't believe that they probably the ones abusing,
Yeah.
they was always uptight type dudes.
I know
We
some
didn't
cool
kick
ones,
it like
but-
that
but
growing
some
up.
of them
So there's
motherfuckers ain't shit.
characteristics that they had that
You
even
can
if they
tell
not
the
evil,
fucked up motherfuckers.
Yeah,
that
you
we-
really can.
Look at your elementary your class picture. The nigga that's standing still like this. That's
In the corner.
Hella rigid.
The nigga, the motherfucker we used to bag on the back of the bus.
That motherfucker that just stood
Come on,
like
guys.
Cause
Hey.
ain't nobody in the kindergarten. We leaning to the side. We can't stand still. This
Motherfucker that had the motherfucking fake Jordan Pro
this
wings.
motherfucker
Come
cadet
on, guys.
already.
or he
We
had
all
that,
had the Jordan ones. He had on the Pro wings. He became a cop.
or he had that fucked up ass belt and he ended up shitting himself because he couldn't go ahead and
He didn't have the members only. He had the
He had that
motherfucking
fucked
Mervin's
up ass
edition.
belt.
Come on, guys. Hey, the reversible Mervin edition. Like, blood, we know that's the same
That
jacket.
shit is
Right.
not popping.
All right.
Hey, but you ain't gotta hate on everybody. 'cause
Motherfucker had the
shit
extra
from
thick
that elementary-
corduroys on.
This motherfucker was a cadet at school. You know what I'm saying? You crossing the street wrong. This motherfucker had that sign with the stop on it.
Oh, color guard. I mean,
Yeah.
no, the crossing
Telling
guard.
on you and shit when you want to cross the
crossing
line.
guard.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't gonna
Only
lie, I
with
had
the
the
orange
I had the
sleeve
Mervis
vest?
member only, but y'all don't remember the castle.
Oh, hell yeah.
Castle, right there,
Malibu.
Castle. And
Castle
one
and
cat
Malibu.
took his jacket off and threw it down to fight. And when that fight was over, me and the jacket was on the AC track.
Remember LL Cool J got chased out of the
Hell yeah.
out of the castle.
Yes, he sure did.
Yeah, walking with a panther. Ah, you mad?
Mama said run these miles.
Hey, between the
Mama said, get your ass.
hey, between the castle and the Cinedome, boy, this could be some do or die area right here.
Man, people don't understand the history of Oakland,
Town
boy.
biz all day. Oakland at its
You'd
finest.
be like, oh, the old Walmart. Nah, that's the old
man.
Cinedome.
Right.
Send it down, motherfucker. They came in that motherfucker. What movie was that? They came in that motherfucker to try to rob everybody during the movie. Was it New Jack City?
Probably so. It probably was so.
The
Probably so.
motherfuckers kicked in the door in the movie theater.
The last
Motherfuckers like,
movie I
the
seen in
fuck?
there was Coming to America.
I saw
That's a
Rhyme and
fun
Reason there, and there was a cat in the back that started putting the red dot on the back of everybody's head, and she was talking about, if anybody turn the fuck around, I'm going to blow your head off. But as soon as the movie was over, the lights came on, everybody was trying to see who dude was. Well, some of us were trying to see who it was.
Yeah.
Other cats was running.
They was going to
their
the exit.
guns, and I was on the date, and I'm telling her, come on, let's go. Because I know there's at least 40 armed
Right.
men who are looking to get it in right now. Let's get the
We
fuck out
got
of
it
the parking
wrong.
lot.
This ain't the place to be.
Yeah.
Click your heels like Dorothy. There's no place
Oh,
like
you know what?
home.
I saw
There's no place like
Minister
home.
Society there.
I forgot
I'm
what
talking
movie it
about, man.
was, but I remember that shit.
The Minister Society was the last movie I saw there. After that, I started going to Berkeley.
They need to tear that. I think Walmart ain't even there. We around the corner from the motherfucker too.
They done
need to build
stole
that
so much out of
motherfucker back up.
Walmart, they had to close the motherfucker down.
Man,
did.
one of the
Niggas
only
can't have
Walmarts in
nothing.
America to go out of business.
because niggas was
Like,
stealing.
nigga,
They couldn't make no profit.
Motherfucker, you in here still in the baskets.
You walk in Walmart, niggas is barbecuing on the pits in there, trying them out.
Hey, this motherfucker, actually, the heat sensor on this motherfucker's off a little bit.
Security guard on his phone texting. He like, nigga, I don't fuck with these motherfuckers. I don't know
Nigga,
what
I'm
these
about to go
folks
take
is.
a break, man. Y'all niggas go to the back and you get what
Man.
you get.
These niggas
You
is
get
packing.
funny ass shit out of that Walmart, boy.
Man.
I used to go in there just for my kids was like, let's go into. I'm gonna go to aquarium. I'm like, I'm gonna take y'all to Walmart. Look at all these
Look
fat
at all these
bitches.
I was always doing that.
All these whales and shit in this motherfucker.
Kind of shenanigans.
What is it about Walmart that just motherfuckers just don't give a fuck about fashion?
And it's not like that at Target. That's what's crazy. It's not like that at
But they
Target.
sell the same shit.
Target?
Women wear bras in Target and they don't wear no bras in Walmart.
Everybody look like they just slipped
Motherfuckers be
something
in there
on.
with one sock on.
Right. I don't get it.
House shoes, pajamas.
Just don't give
You know.
a. What is it? I don't know.
Motherfuckers
Walmart
be
is
whispering in Target. Walmart, he talking like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Where the motherfucking Kleenex at?
right.
Every time I went in that window, it was always some type of altercation or
Hey,
something.
nigga,
Yeah.
but like real spit at the San Leandro Walmart, every fucking thing is locked up now, nigga. Like before it burned down, every fucking article in the goddamn store, you have to get like a whole nother person to unlock
I
it
hate that shit,
at
man.
at the register.
Yeah, I hate
like
that.
was some cold shit, man.
Get your receipt. Be like, excuse me, can you unlock my
Can I get
receipt?
some Afro Sheen?
What you
All the color products.
They usually give it to the women, so you gotta talk to a woman. You gotta get at her and shit, fuck her, and then get the key.
Man.
What time is your break?
Ain't too much effort.
All right, she sleep. You grab the key and get some
Right.
Play-Doh. Make a mold of the shit.
Go
Put
in
it
and
in the easy bake
get
oven.
your own video game. Like I ain't waiting for this motherfucker, man.
Yeah, let me get this.
Get,
my own
get
video
your
game.
get your own toothbrush.
Right. That's a goddamn shame. Locking toothbrushes up.
And like when I went there last time and it was it was open, man. The lady was like, they taking everything. They taking toilet paper. We gotta lock that up. They taking toothbrushes. We gotta lock
Why you
that up.
stealing
We,
toothbrushes?
you know,
Yeah.
like anything that you would want to think, oh that should be good. No, it's not good. And I mean, like,
But they didn't lock
you
up
know,
the mayonnaise.
But then
White
you
people
go out to
love mayonnaise.
Pleasanton and everything is just open game.
Open up a game.
It's
yeah.
open game.
Just come in. Have a
That's
day.
crazy.
Oh, come on, sir. Yeah, the shotguns are
I
over there.
heard from
Right.
what's going on right now, the Black Lives Matter thing movement.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that they was
I'm ready to
supposed
get
to
into that.
get rid of that.
Yeah.
Get rid of.
I
locking
seen a
everything up.
poster
Yeah, I
about
seen a
they
poster
gonna
about
stop
that
locking
shit.
up the Afrocentric supplies now.
and shit. Yeah.
They, remember, last week. So yeah, this we gonna keep it flowing. Last week we was talking on the show, and we said what was gonna happen. What did I say? It's gonna be a whole lot of ass kissing.
Man.
The ass kissing. The motherfucking Democrats. And I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican.
I'm not
I'm a
either one.
free thinking man.
Thank you.
That
Them
means he likes
motherfuckers
Trump.
with the kente cloth and the kneeling, that shit is basically to me politically correct blackface.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Tom
what
Brady
that
and them
shit look like
speaking,
to
that's
me.
some bullshit to me.
And you had
Yeah.
motherfucking Sharpton at the funeral doing shit.
That's some bullshit.
I'm just saying.
Let me speak on this Confederate
Let's
flag.
go for it, man.
Let me speak
Free
on this
form.
Confederate flag shit, man.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, listen. Everybody concerned about the Confederate flag. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But black people have died more under the American flag than they have died under that Confederate flag.
That is
So
true.
why the fuck is you worried about that Confederate flag when you should be focused on that motherfucking flag that they got our kids pledging allegiance to every time they go to school?
Pledge allegiance, you give me your spirit of.
Right. That's the flag that we should be focused on. A lot of people, Confederate flag need to come down and come down. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get it. But the most important flag is the flag that won't give you no equality, period. At least them white folks tell you they don't like your black ass.
Yeah, we don't want we
don't
don't
wanna
want
fuck
you
with you.
We don't want to fuck with you at all.
Yeah, I can get with that.
Other ones said, "Hey, come work for me for
Yeah.
shit, for
Right.
nothing.
Right.
Sleep
Knock
in
your dog
the
the fuck
barn,
out.
sleep in the barn.
Yeah.
Go ahead and eat my scraps.
I'm gonna rub
Let
on
me-
your sister titty, and you
Here,
better not
here.
say nothing.
Let me not convict this police officer after he just killed my son on on video, blank evidence.
Yeah.
This is the flag that you can't give. This is the flag that you want to tear the fuck down, but they're never gonna tear that down. But what I'm saying is that you should be caring about that. Not
Right.
making. We focus on too much little shit compared to the big shit that we should be focusing on.
That is so true.
Yeah,
I
they
agree
don't.
with you.
And right now they letting us get distracted with this.
Yeah, go
Now
for it.
instead of us shouting Black Lives Matter or BLM, now everybody's shouting defund the police.
Yeah.
But
That
half the
is-
people shouting that don't even understand that once again, just like in Ferguson and places like that, you've allowed these liberals from Lord knows
Antagonists.
where to come in and infiltrate the movement and change the narrative.
Yes.
Always.
You know,
Always.
And
We always
then
fall for the
tear
banana
up
in the
things and
tailpipe.
anarchy. I'm glad though I saw lots of videos where you had random dudes who obviously wasn't a part of the community showing up, breaking windows and setting shit on fire, and people was checking them. And
Yeah.
the word was starting to get out like, hey, these people are asking for justice. This person wants anarchy, so he slides in.
Exactly. Trojan
And then-
horse.
And next thing you know, and then between this dude causing anarchy and the well-spoken grifters getting up front and saying different things to change the narrative, the whole purpose of why people's even out there is gone,
Lost.
is lost.
Yeah.
I mean, but like,
Lost.
how in God's name do you have these situations and there's pallets of stones?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like,
Yeah.
what
Who
the
dropped off the
flying
brakes?
fuck?
Convenient.
Like,
That was
God
convenient.
damn.
Bruh, I'm glad
A
you said my
pallet of
cousin was
stones?
actually in the middle of this shit. He's watching this. He's watching how the fuck you get what you call them damn things? Brakes. Not brakes, but the disc that the drums.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
you got a pallet of drums on the goddamn ground in downtown Oakland? That shit supposed to be at Pickapoo. They had
Right,
They had stacks of these goddamn drums so people can take them and bust windows.
I mean, on top of that, like anybody starting a fire, I'm sorry, man. Like 9 times out of 10, that motherfucker had that whole plan before he left
Yeah.
the door. You know, because like people don't just walk around with Molotov cocktails. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Unless you stay ready,
that's a plan.
There's never been we've been
And so
we've been
what's their agenda?
we've been driving around all this time. There's never been a set of keys inside of a construction vehicle. Never.
Oh, yeah, I saw that they took
Never.
they driving.
Yeah.
He was driving the fucking tractors.
And I said, somebody left.
You gonna
the
hotwire it.
Somebody left the forklift parked in front of that Best Buy,
Put keys.
ready to go.
There's no keys in the showroom at a dealership.
No, they put
No.
that
They
shit.
put that shit in their
90%
perfect
and
room.
90% of these cats can't even drive a forklift to
Right.
deal with.
Right.
So.
That part.
And so you had an experienced sideshow specialist driving the forklift down
Right.
the street, tearing up shit.
Right. I don't even believe the shit with the motherfucker said they stole a police horse. That could have been a fucking police on a horse. Just playing
All
like
the
he
shit-
is.
Well, obviously, the one
Yeah.
dude up in Seattle that was in all black that they showed, and they was
Yeah.
like, "Hey man, get up out of here," you know, and he was.
Yeah.
But you know,
Speaking
I
of
had some
Seattle.
people telling me that was far fetched, and I went and pulled up. Did you see that? I pulled up where they had some undercover highway patrol
Mm-hmm.
in an Oakland rally, this and that, and they ended up
Doing
having
some
to pull
shit.
their guns out.
Yep.
Undercover police have been known since Malcolm X days to infiltrate these
slide
marches
in.
and then start doing
I'm
wild
a
shit.
blend in.
Listen, we got a federal building. We got an FBI building in
Yeah.
downtown Oakland. So you don't think that they were
They
infiltrating?
right there.
They're right there.
Headquarters.
Right
We
here.
fall-
Yeah.
We fall for the banana in the tailpipe so much so often, and you know,
They got so many options to do the banana in the tailpipe. It's
And
just
niggas
like
fall for it.
we,
Purdue.
we have every intention of making sure shit goes bad.
But see, the problem is, it's 4 of us that's woke, and it's 2,000 that's sleep. And that's the fucking problem. We outnumbered.
'cause
Definitely outnumbered.
speaking like you said, Seattle. Now I sent some shit to the group that I seen, and I was like, wow, I just caught the shit today. It's in Seattle. They got an area of Seattle where there was a police station. This group of people, the police abandoned the police station. They done barricaded this whole section of the city. And they got signs up saying, you are now leaving the U.S. They done took over. The police done left the station. They running everything. They have now the thing, once again, you got your, feed both wolves. They having free food for everybody, all type of chilling. But they done took over a section in Seattle, and the mayor's like, we'll give us that back, and the police chief shouldn't have left the police station.
A lot of property in
bitch
in
ass
Seattle.
Gates.
Thank you. We went to Seattle, man. He owned half of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And you know who owns the other half? Paul Allen.
But, excuse me. When you look at something like
Paul
that,
Allen owns a lot of Portland,
you have
too.
that double-edged sword of the people is wow.
Yeah.
Because it's a good thing in one sense of, you tired of the shit. So the people standing up. But these motherfuckers took the police. That's like the police abandoning the Eastmont police station around the corner. And everybody just took over everything. And just like, this is us. They put street block barricades up and everything, and everybody just take over, and police ain't
But
coming
you saw
here.
the complexion of the people, though, that took over that.
Of course, they're
area.
vanilla, pilgrimage. But there's some of us in there, too, because, they need us to make this shit legitimate.
Cannon fodder.
Yeah. They need us so they can the white media can take the pictures and post us up. Look what they doing.
These niggas took over.
It's sad because, unfortunately, man, there's people are putting that much effort to go ahead and break down the Bay Area, tear down the Bay Area, and unfortunately, from parents that know their kids is going out to these young people, as we've gotten older, we've realized, hey man, it's safer for me to be at the house. I'll protest at the house if you need me to protest. It's more profitable, or it's better. It's better for us to go ahead and be with solidarity of, I'm not spending any money in America. Yeah. And because these young people don't know how that breakdown is, they say, oh, okay, well, it's time to hustle. It's time to come up. I'm going to go to CVS. I'm going to go ahead and take, formula. I'm going to take these things, real major ass things that, you can't just go ahead and say, forsake them. I wish I was at Best Buy when it was fucking loose. But in the same way, I had my monkey ass at home because I knew that that's the safest place for me to be.
Yeah. Right. And the thing is about it, to your point, I mean, I get the burning of the shit and all that, because the motherfuckers got insurance. Just being honest. The motherfuckers got insurance. Now, the small community-owned businesses and whatnot, it sucks. Collateral damage.
Yes.
But it sucks. It ain't like, what movie was that? Barbershop. Remember when they were showing the riots in the barbershop, and Cedric Entertainer was in front of the shop like, no, this is a black shop. And they was like, oh, okay. Motherfuckers ain't listening to that.
Right.
They should. It'll be great.
But there's a difference, though. Like, for instance, I broke a few windows during the Rodney King thing.
I remember that. I was in high school.
I broke a few windows. But the thing was that I knew everybody that was out there with me
fucking Viking
from where we was at. You see what I'm saying?
I thought it was Games of Thrones.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying everybody that was out there breaking windows with me was from where we was at. We rolled the Gap ass out up there when we went down to Berkeley, but we was it was us.
Right.
And it was all familiar faces and stuff like that. During the things that have followed after that, you got people who, even if I'm not going to brand them all as, even some of them might be like, oh, I'm here to help fight.
You will have that.
But you're not invested. So as you come to go break or roll windows, we was literally on some, if it's black on, we ain't touching it.
Right.
But that was an actual concern to us. If you bring somebody in by bus to fight the power, he don't got that concern. He don't care. It's just
because it's
just
not
capitalism.
We gonna tear up everything, and like you said, it's if we policed our own. Yeah. And then you even go back to the Honors Elijah Muhammad with his separation. Yeah. You look at it, when we were separate, we was the shit. We had our own shit. We had our own Negro Baseball League. We had our own Black Wall Street. We had our own everything, and our money stayed with us because it was us.
That's what it's supposed to do. That's what everybody else does.
And I'm not hating on the other groups and none of that.
Integration was the worst thing that ever happened to us.
Yeah. Because now the illusion of
It was done
conclusion
too
got motherfuckers
haphazardly.
confused.
Because the way it was done, we would expect it to
What's up,
assimilate.
Carl? Brother
Everybody
Washington?
else integrates, but still maintains their cultural identity.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Like, if we Chinese, we're going to assimilate into the culture, but we also going to send our kids
I'm
to
still gonna
Chinese
be
school.
here.
Cool,
You
right.
gonna
We're also
learn.
going to shop at certain merchants and markets that are
Market
our culture.
stores, yeah.
When
Exactly.
we integrated, we were expected to basically become junior Americans or whatever. Like, we were supposed to just
Cub Scouts.
assimilate
We're-
and abandon the black things that
Our
we
culture.
had built.
Right, because
We're too hung up. We're too hung up on looking for the acceptance of white people.
Yes.
That I agree.
Candace Owens.
Totally agree.
Oh, I hate that bitch. I'm sorry.
No, you
I
right.
don't
I hate that
calling
bitch.
Sisters
No, fuck. She ain't no
Fuck
sister.
that
Fuck that
bitch.
bitch.
Definitely not.
FDB. Fuck
She
that
been
bitch.
she been tap dancing
And
for
Oprah
dollars for
and her side bitch.
Wow.
And so this is why I want to also get on this topic, if you don't mind.
We flows. This is a free form show.
There's a lot of people arguing about why we don't riot or protest when blacks kill blacks.
Because when somebody black kills somebody, they get the full penalty.
Right.
Right.
Not even only that. I hate when people argue about this shit because here's the thing: white people kill white people in their communities.
Yes. At the
Black-
same
Same
percentage.
Everybody-
percentage. And
everybody-
more.
Yeah,
As a
they-
matter of fact, white
white
people
people
kill
do
more
more.
other races than anybody else.
Right.
Them
You don't never
motherfuckers
hear
kill their
you never hear
parents.
the term
Insurance
white on
money.
white crime. You never heard. You never hear that. You don't
just
hear
hear-
Asian on Asian crime.
You just
don't
hear
Latino,
Winthrop,
Latino.
Winthrop and Chester
Right.
killed their parents and was living in the mansion for 7 months,
Right.
and then the mailman found out the parents weren't there, and then they go into jail.
You look at Dangerous Couples, Dateline NBC.
Oh, man. I almost
what's the
got
other
away
one?
with
What's the other one? Scared? No, what's the other one? Snap.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They kill so many of each other, and you talking about all lives matter. Now that's the same shit they throw at us. I thought all black lives matter when y'all
What
kill each
about
other.
Chicago?
What about Chicago? Let me tell you something. Black people don't kill black people because they don't like black people because they don't like the color of each other's skin. They killing if you
Because
put
I want
yeah,
something
because I want something to have
you in
or
my way.
Fear.
you put your motherfucking hands on my sister, I went over there and killed your motherfucking
exactly.
ass. You know what I'm saying?
Proximity.
Proximity. Thank you. Now, police kill us because they don't like the color of our fucking skin. So it's a big fucking difference. And I
is
try to
true.
tell people. Now, don't get it twisted. People do protest when black people kill black.
Yes, they do.
I've been to protests.
Yes.
They just don't
I
get
remember
covered. by the
Whiteout.
news.
I mean, Whiteout
yeah.
had a rally right there on High Street.
Yeah, they just don't get that shit don't get covered. I have raised money to pay for funerals.
Yes.
So you can the
Them at
news-
level 13.
yes. The
Yeah.
news don't come to shit like that. So
They
you
don't.
can't tell.
They don't cover it.
I
You're
spend
right.
my fucking time. Everything that I have raised, I don't take none of that money. That money go to them parents.
San
You know what I'm saying?
High.
San Leandro High. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I've been putting my work in. So you can't tell me that we don't give a fuck about when black people kill other black people because we fucking do. I know what fuck I do, and I be around amongst men, you guys that do the same thing. But this argument is getting on my fucking nerves, man. Like we don't care.
Because it's a quick
They don't
reflex.
show it. Yeah,
It's
it's
a quick
I'm
reflex
If
to deflect the
you're
argument.
if you're on video out in that parking lot putting your knee on my neck, and I died, they're going to arrest you, and you're gonna be punished.
yeah.
My-
No one's gonna say it's-
It's no snitching.
Is no snitching still a thing?
They
It's
twisted
levels to it.
They
Yeah.
twisted that because if you steal grandma's purse
get
and her
punched in the
portly
face.
portly nephew sees you doing it, he's supposed to call the police.
And beat your ass. 'Cause you
The
stole
no
from Big
snitching
Mama.
comes in when me and you steal the purse together, and I get to talk about, come on, blood, they got
They
us
got
when
us,
they
and
catch
I'm the only
me.
one
Yeah,
that
That's
got caught.
snitching.
That's snitching.
That's
Regular
snitching.
civilians ain't required
Well,
to hold no
I'm
street
tell you right
code.
now, don't do both around me, cause I ain't going to jail for no motherfucking
I'll say this,
Beat your
man,
ass.
and you know it may sound naive, but again, you know, the 400 years of slavery, man, it's
Can I say something real quick?
go ahead.
Just keep going, but it's been 400 years for 400 years, so it's more than 400.
It's 800 now.
My
I've been
point.
saying that too.
Wait, my point being is, if you go to a sporting event, what kind of music you hear? You hear country? You hear the Macarena? No, you hear hip hop.
All day.
Hip hop has had such a influence on our modern day that they'll go ahead and they abuse us to the means end. So hip hop has been around for 30, 40 years now. 30, 40 years of okay, 40, we'll just say 40, 45 years, it's had that much of an influence to where they're playing it at places where white people spend money, white people own shit. But then, on the flip side, you expect the 400 or, as we say, 800 years of experience to just be gone? To poof be gone?
That's what they
the
want.
40 years of our music to be so prevalent enough of our culture.
That was
to
so
be,
long ago.
You know what I'm saying? But
That's the shit they say.
But then when you go to you go to any basketball game, any football game, hell, you can even hear it at a motherfucking baseball game. Yes. You will hear African American. You'll hear our culture of music being played, and you won't hear no country music. Yeah. You're not gonna hear no opera. Yeah. And it's supposed to be the beautiful, greatest music in the world.
I'm guaranteeing you, a brother or sister probably created dun 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 dun
Probably.
Yeah. Some white man said, "That's it. That's
ours. That's ours."
Right.
That was motherfucking Shamu tribe war chant back in the motherfucking.
Yeah. I guarantee it was. I'm guaranteed. I'm before Shaka Zulu threw a spear. Dun 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 dun. I'm telling you, they steal all that shit, man.
Yeah, man. And I mean, we gotta go ahead and be wide-eyed to this shit, because again, when we go to new jobs, we go ahead and okay, it's a black person here. We standoffish to each other, and that's the last thing we need to do. We're segregated in so many ways to each other everywhere we go, and it's scary, man.
To your point of that, like when I go places out in public or whatever, when I see a brother, if I don't gotta know you. If me and you walk in and we glance eyes, what's up, bro?
Yeah,
I can nod my head. Cause remember, there's two nods, this and that. They mean two different fucking things.
Yep.
Funny, but you had to grow to that.
Yeah,
I know there was.
And I tip my hat to brothers. How you doing, bro?
Was a period in my life.
How you doing, black man? How you doing, God?
With somebody, and I'd be
That's funny you said that. Yeah, that's the same thing I say about the word bruh.
Yeah.
If I say bruh, how you doing, bruh? I'm being nice, compliment.
Being nice.
If a nigga use it twice, he wants something. Bruh, you got 25 cents. You know what I'm saying?
But if I say bro,
cuz out, fam.
Yeah. Right. Now I'm your cousin, mother. You need
fam.
Cuzzo. You know what I'm saying?
That's some cold shit, man. But it's the fucking truth, man.
It's the truth, dog.
We so polarized in, if I look you in your eye, that mean I'm trying to, And don't get me wrong, I get the mental aspect of it. Because the eyes are the windows to the soul.
Yeah.
You can look a man in the eyes and you can really see some things if you know how to look at. But just, how you doing, bro? Oh, what's up, black man? How you doing, family?
I'm always pleasant, man.
I walk and I'm like, hey, bro, how you doing, bro? Hey, it'll be a group of brothers and them. Hey, what's up, bro? How y'all doing, man? Shit, just chilling. Oh, man, somebody asks me something. One of the things I always tell somebody, they say something to me, hey, what's happening? Hey, another damn paradise.
Wow. Every time I get off the bar in West Oakland, it's 20 niggas getting high, having fun, rolling dice.
Yeah.
So I walk through that crowd on purpose. I never cross the street. I walk through there on purpose to show them that I'm a king, and also I respect what they doing. I'm no different from them.
Right, you ain't judging them.
Yeah, I ain't judging.
No judge.
What's up, my niggas?
Yeah, what's happening, bro?
Just let me through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up, bro?
I ain't no
judgment.
No judgment.
But they know I'm
do your thing.
Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not finna cross the street.
Hell no.
I'm not finna
never
get out of my comfortability because y'all doing y'all fucking
y'all
thing.
comfortable.
I'm
Let's
not looking
all
for
be
no
comfortable
trouble either. But I want to come through there and show you.
Like you said, I'm showing you some respect, but I'm also asserting myself that, hey,
you comfortable, I'm gonna be comfortable too.
Yeah, like what's happening?
Do y'all think I used to do this?
Y'all
shit.
my brothers.
Same shit.
Y'all my brothers.
Yeah.
So we all supposed to be comfortable.
Right.
You don't think that I'm crossing y'all path for any malintentions or anything. I'm crossing through your path to let you know, hey man, I get it.
Yeah.
You living your life. And I mean, man, live it to the fullest, man. Be about your best life.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to do that every day I wake up.
Right. And then if we spark a conversation, because I mean I don't mind having a conversation with a brother that I don't know.
You could never go wrong with a sports conversation when you're talking to some brothers.
Yeah.
You never go wrong.
We spark up a conversation if they
Ain't
doing
no white
something, and then I can be like, hey, bro, somebody used to sit out here back in the day, the same spot. So you might want to X, Y, Z. And I'm not telling you like, nigga, you need to do this. I'm just like, hey, bro, mouth to ear.
Yeah.
You know what? At this point in my life, man, you know, I feel like I'm not lucky and I'm not fortunate. I'm just totally blessed. You know, I mean,
We all are.
you know, I grew up with my mom in my house. My dad was divorced before I was born, but I have a relationship with both of them.
That's beautiful.
And at this point, I've bumped my head against the wall. I've been to jail. I've lost money, lost opportunities, all that shit. And I've also grown. I've become a better person. For anyone that really knows me, I go to an African Americans group that is at Kaiser right now, and unfortunately with this for COVID shit, it hasn't been going on. But I'm a blessing. I am a work in progress, but I'm a blessing. So the only thing I want to do is bless my own people.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know how to reciprocate it,
Right.
even if you don't know how to go ahead and receive it, and I may not go ahead and keep on doing it, but because of our backgrounds, because of we haven't had as many opportunities as everyone else, I can only see myself going ahead and say, let me throw a blessing. Now, you may not receive it. I get it. But at least I tried. I can't go ahead and say, you know what, fuck you, because I don't know what path of life you done went down. I don't know your background. Your background, you may have seen some shit that I can't never touch.
Right.
So if it would behoove me to go ahead and keep on blessing anyone, because I want to continue to stay blessed. Not that I want new blessings. I just want to stay blessed.
Yeah.
You know
Or
what I'm
be
saying?
the blesser.
Yeah,
You know
the
what I'm
blessed
saying?
one is the giver.
That's why I always tell people, you know what I'm saying, be the blessing instead of looking for a blessing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And
It'll
that's
come back around.
yeah,
to
come
you.
back around to you.
Always
And that's why I try to be so involved in the community. But I always tell myself I might be a broke motherfucker when I get rich. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so much giving, I want to give back to my community and shit like that. I never want to give people like, you gonna be this and you gonna be that. I'll be like, man, I don't want to be that, because I never want to be the person to be. I never want to be so famous to the point where I have to watch what the fuck I say. Come on, I want that Corey. They call me Corey Holcomb Part 2.
Corey Holcomb,
you know what I'm saying?
that's
Corey
I love.
Holcomb's a
I
cold
love
motherfucker.
Corey
That's my
Corey
dog.
I
Holcomb.
love that dude.
I
fucking
love
core.
him.
He
I
gives
love
zero
dude.
fucks and he says what he feels.
What the fuck
And
he
there's
feel like,
nothing
man.
wrong with that.
And
I
he
love
ain't
that
talking
shit.
no
Lives in his freedom.
nonsense. He?
Yeah,
Shit.
I talked to him. I came out of the comedy club one time. I said, Corey, when your next show? He said, he kept it real. He said, these niggas don't fuck with me. They don't fuck with me. I book my own shit.
Maybe him and Aries Spears can do a show together.
Oh, shit, that'd
No,
be
we saw
funny.
what happened last time. That shit.
I love Harry Spears
Corey
too,
is a
though.
cool, a down to earth, cool motherfucker, man.
He is.
And he's one of my favorite comedians. Somebody
dope.
I
Real nigga.
Yeah,
Brother.
real.
Real black man.
real black man.
And I can see why he would end up beating Aries Spears' ass. 'Cause
And
that-
a lot
that
of
was- that
what's
was
funny
dope.
is a lot of women hate him, but a lot of women love him too.
A lot of women hate him.
Real.
Because he be pulling they
Yeah,
hard.
he pulling cards.
But once again, what do comedians do? Comedians tell the truth, in
Even
a
if it's
form
painful.
that makes you laugh.
Yeah.
They tell the truth. The pain.
Yep.
The motherfuckers talk about the uncle that touched the niece.
Yeah.
Comedians tell some true real life shit. Those them. Hey, he just a little special. Oh,
Yeah.
he
Keep that in the closet.
Yeah, that's
Keep that in the
comedians touch on some real shit.
Right.
And because at the end of the day, there's two things that the world will always need: laughter and alcohol. Because no matter if you happy as fuck, you drinking. If you drink, when sad times, motherfuckers run to drink. But a laugh will always be there to get you to
Right.
Release.
Ooh, because you need that. You ever see? Remember, tell me y'all ain't never been in this predicament. You've been mad as fuck, and somebody do some shit to make you laugh. You're like, motherfucker, stop fucking with me.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Nigga, why you
But
think,
then you laugh and then you release that shit.
nigga, why you think they legalize weed?
Well,
Hey,
Shit.
I hate to be that guy, but head also will.
I
Will
mean,
also fulfill.
yeah.
Fulfill all that.
Shake your hand,
Yeah,
my brother.
that
Let me
shit-
shake your
Hey,
hand,
I'm
man.
with you. That's all day.
I ain't
Shit.
been so mad. I ain't want no head. Dog.
I ain't never seen the motherfuckers say, I don't want you to do that.
Don't touch you.
Me.
I ain't got mad enough.
Go
I-
ahead.
That's next level bad. But
Take
usually
your ass
when
to
you
the
mad
room.
like that, you
But
put
that's
it away.
because-
That's when they pin you
but-
down, and then you about to.
You
all
gonna
right,
take
fine.
it? Look, she
Turn
like,
on and shit.
you gonna take this.
I had a reason though. That's because the bitch couldn't suck dick. So
Okay, yeah, like, why are you cutting me,
And
bitch?
you know what? That should be a law. That should be like a crime. If you can't suck dick, you know what? No, real spit. And you know, my uncle said to me, he said, every bitch suck dick, she just gotta want to suck yours.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
And the older and wiser you get, you'll learn that.
I like when mine's jiggle when
Men
she.
fuck who
she
they
always
can.
get a good info.
That's why I know
When
she.
somebody
Her
gets
body
to tell me
jiggle.
how they
I'm like,
don't
oh
do
yes,
it.
we getting this.
See, you gotta add that silent part when they say they don't do this. You have to add that part. Oh, with me.
Right.
Oh, with me.
It's always your turn.
Oh yeah.
It ain't yours, it's just your
Fuck
turn.
that old. I
And
ain't.
men fuck who they
I don't
can.
know why men think they.
Women
they,
fuck who they
They
want.
think that they the first one that did this and did that with their woman. You know, that's why you never ask a woman who pussy is this because she done told that to hell of motherfuckers it's yours.
Right.
It's your
Right.
turn.
Yeah.
In the
Like-
famous words of 50 Cent, you can't buy them, you can just rent them.
Right.
Hey, look, no, like that nigga Mario Hodge said, you know, what that man
Quote him
say?
here, quote him right.
No, he just said it earlier today. He's don't open Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Don't open Pandora's box.
Ask some dumbass questions.
What? Let me see your phone. No, don't do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
nigga,
don't do that.
You-
Don't hurt yourself.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Don't
do
walk
that.
into the trap. That's a snake's pit.
You
Like,
get
why?
your fucking
Why
feelings
abuse
hurt.
yourself? Why?
Yeah, why dog yourself out?
Get your feelings
Especially
hurt.
if you have a brutally honest woman. You ever dealt with a brutally honest woman?
It ain't good for your ego.
Ain't good for you.
No,
And this is something too that
My woman, I be wanting to be in a corner and she tell me shit. I'm like,
Right.
Fuck me.
I don't
You
know
know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like,
here's the thing.
like,
dudes-
in the fetal position in the shower and shit.
Right,
Be like, just let the
crying
water
and
hit me. You can't see my tears.
I remember when I sucked this one big dick on this dick
Oh,
with a big old dick.
yes.
It's like I didn't even ask you. You just
I
telling
hate
me
you so much, and I
information.
love you still.
This
But I
reminds
hate
me
you
of the
so much.
time.
Baby,
Wherever your mind is going, bring it back here.
Babe, you have somebody with a little dick ever fucked you real good? Yeah, you.
No.
She be like, look, if
I wasn't ready.
lower your motherfucking voice. You be like, what? Lower your
ready.
If you ain't did this to me, lower your voice.
No reason.
You speaking outside of your dick range.
Right.
Be like, let these tears go into the pillow. Just let these
Mac,
tears go into the
motherfucker
pillow.
Wake up in the burning bed.
You don't want to turn over? No, I'm
If your
good.
woman tell you she don't want to do this position, it's for a reason.
You can't reach.
That part.
Baby, let's just do missionary.
You
baby.
always go soft when we go this way.
Just
Oh
missionary,
shit.
baby.
Okay,
Why
we'll
you
never
always
do it
falling
again.
out? Well, baby, let me get on top. They keep falling out, baby.
Man, women can be cold, man.
Fuck it, let's just cuddle
I
and
know,
watch.
I know
90
some
Day
women right here
Fiancé.
watching this, they laughing like a motherfucker.
Like
They
a
could be- They could
motherfucker.
be some cold ass creatures, boy.
Hey,
See, I did that
the
before.
woman is the
Oh,
coldest
motherfucker.
creature in the world,
Man.
but they the beginning of all existence.
Yes,
right.
for sure is.
Right.
And,
more
and
the
my
words
hat's
of
off to
James
him.
Brown. It might be a
Yeah.
man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing
Without
without
a woman's.
Exactly. That's like 'cause with that book. They trick you with the Trinity, and how you had a Trinity without the woman. I mean, that's a whole.
Even
nother-
a pimp need hoes. He ain't shit without the hoes.
He ain't shit.
But they don't know that. They don't realize that.
But without
crack
without
don't
him,
sell.
what is he?
What is he? Ain't shit.
He ain't
A motherfucker
shit.
with some fancy clothes.
Exactly.
and long ass nails.
Right.
Yeah, come here, girl. Let me tell you something, bitch. Cash me out if you go
Man,
ask me
everything
out, you know
starts
what
with
I'm
a
saying?
woman, man.
Let me tell you what it do.
Shout out to all the women out
Yeah.
there, man.
Yeah, shout out to the women.
We
Y'all
just
do
having
fuck-
fun,
and if I owe
y'all.
you
Y'all
any
don't
money,
get your
the women,
personal.
We love y'all.
For the women that's listening to this and getting their personal feelings, fuck you, bitch. But
we love you.
Happy Friday.
Yeah. it's
Happy Friday. Have a fun
But-
fucking weekend.
we
If I owe
love.
you any money in the mother words,
I
of
love all the
Tupac,
women that have a
I
sense of
can't
humor
never
and
pay you
understand
back,
that we.
but
Thank you.
We're
plan
telling
to
this
show
fucking
you
truth.
that I
That's what we
understand.
do here.
telling this
We
truth.
tell the truth.
We tell
Shame
the
the
truth.
devil.
We you know what I'm saying? We talking about men too. We ain't shit.
Yeah.
Not at all. We
Unfortunately.
we got low
They
attention.
said niggas ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
We just, ooh, new boobies.
That's my motherfucking downfall. Titties.
Hey, the coldest shit. Like I spoke on it before, right? When I was a youngster, I was, I'm fat now. I'm sexy in the motherfucking Chucky Bells. That's what it is. But when I was younger and a whole lot slimmer, I used to mess with older women. When when I was like 15, 16, I was fucking with the 20-year-olds and 20 plus and whatnot. And I got gamed by a whole lot of. I done met some cool. I done dealt with
If
some
any of them
cool
rich
ass
now, you
women.
could go back and file charges on them.
You know, I don't. Hey,
There you go.
I don't believe in none of that. It happened. It is what it is. I ain't no come up. Now, if they want to throw me some cash, like, oh, that motherfucker got his own podcast now, let me throw this nigga some cash. My wife will probably want to shoot you, but hey, put
For
the
sure.
shit in my son's name. She love her baby.
She ain't gonna kill him.
But I mean, I got some cold ass game from women, and I've learned some shit, and we got egos like a motherfucker. Women are just, it's like a Rubik's Cube inside a Rubik's Cube inside a Rubik's Cube.
Women know how to answer
With a
questions
candy
without
corn
answering
candy
the
in the
actual
middle.
question. Right.
That's
Women,
a nasty fucking candy.
women will answer questions without answering shit. And you be like, you be so fucking confused. You be like, oh, okay.
Right.
Like, huh?
Because I think if I go ahead and go deeper, I'm going to get hurt.
Because they mentally, they'll fuck you up.
They tear you up.
Beat your
They
ass.
tear your
And you
ass
ain't
up.
even said
You gotta-
5
When
words.
they tell people say you gotta control your ego and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand a woman can beat you down mentally.
Will
We
whoop
got
your ass
the
in
strength
submission.
and all that old type of shit, but if she,
And then she might even drop, your mama's a bitch.
yeah,
You be like, oh,
yeah,
my mom's?
yeah,
And you be like, okay, I got to leave the house
yeah.
because I don't know what I'm going to do. You going to talk about
Talk
my
about
mom?
my
You going
dukes,
to tear
no,
moms
my
up?
dukes ain't did
You gonna
shit
tear
to you.
moms
They will
dukes
fuck
up.
you up with some shit like that. They're
That's why your partner was looking at me.
They will make you think that you bipolar. You be having sex with one, they be calling you daddy. Daddy, give it to me, daddy. Then you get in the argument. Go sit your ass. Get out my face. You ain't my motherfucking daddy.
Sit your little dick ass down.
You,
Sit your little dick
you
ass.
daddy when you have
There
sex
you
with
stuck.
Right.
You like, shall I push this bitch?
You
I
daddy
think
when you
I
have
got to
sex
leave.
with-
I got to leave.
But you ain't daddy when
You ain't daddy. Give a fuck. It's
when
your
it's- when
turn.
it's that
nigga.
time, you
Enjoy
ain't
the
my
ride. It's like
motherfucking
a
daddy.
carnival. You at motherfucking Great America. You done paid admission. You done got some motherfucking popcorn. You done shot the hoops. Hopefully you got a big teddy bear. You can hold that motherfucker at the end of the day. But when the motherfucking park closed, everybody got to go.
Shout out to my black queens too, man. I got to die next to one of y'all.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it. No hating on brothers that got a little white woman. That's on you. That's what you like. But I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm good.
In fact, I'm so determined that I'm actually gonna do like them old Egyptian dudes. Like if I go, she got to go too. And be
Oh, okay.
backed up.
Fuck it.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Ain't
next
nobody
to
gonna.
Right.
Right.
Ain't nobody
next to
gonna do
Hey, I love
what
you.
I taught you, because that's another thing.
We're gonna have bunk
You
bed
doing
cast.
exes,
Yeah.
you teach her some shit, now you mad like
You,
she
I'll
finna
be
do the shit I
damned
taught
if
her
you
with
do
the
that
next
shit.
nigga.
I'll be damned if you do that
Yeah,
shit to
that
the
might
next
keep me-
nigga.
that
Fuck
might
that.
keep me going.
This shit over with.
Right.
Fuck, I showed you.
Okay.
This is the motherfucking grapefruit and shit. Bitch, you ain't doing that with nobody.
That's why I hope I live long enough to have Alzheimer's, so I won't
just forget.
Yeah, so that way I just fade out without knowing the shit I'm
going
saying
on.
about.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
do
what
you
I
remember?
said.
No, what you talking about?
Set me
What you
to the
talking about?
side.
Right.
Fade off in the sunset like
Yeah, just
hilarious.
let me.
You just
yeah,
hope like what was that, the Temptations movie when Booker T, I mean what you call it? We're supposed to go get the potato salad and
Yeah.
over and
Roll
never
off
see
and
your
just-
ass again.
Right,
Night night, nigga, night night.
Like I'm done.
This is some funny shit, man.
Oh man.
That's some real
What's
shit
happening?
too, though.
Yeah.
Samantha Gibson's in here rolling. What's up, brother Devon Lee? I see you
Hey,
too,
what's
nigga.
up? Shout out to Samantha. That's my real folks.
What's up? Pharaoh said what's happening.
Hey, what's
Tiffany Black is laughing.
the sister that lost her son in the car accident?
Oh, yeah, Monica Mundy.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to
my
her sister,
condolences.
Monica.
My
Her
condolences.
son was a
to
real
Monica.
talented artist. Went by
T-Mac, right?
Yeah, T-Mac Music. He was in the movie for the Bishop.
Yeah.
He was
Oh.
even in the Marshawn Lynch movie with us. He had
Oh,
a
we did?
cameo
Oh.
in there. A lot of good music, good videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Young brother just had a baby.
Oh, man.
And him and his
Yeah.
working the overnight shift over the Tesla. And they was on their way back home.
Yeah, my cousin was working.
Our
And,
condolences to you.
Drunk
you,
driver
sister,
driving
man.
on the wrong side of the freeway.
that
Damn.
was it.
Yeah.
That,
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
That's-
So just hey, remember y'all, man. When y'all, if y'all
And
go
a
out
drunk
and y'all
driver
get
never
to drink-
fucking die.
Yeah, they didn't
because
have
Never
scratch.
do.
and the thing
Never
about
do.
that,
Be responsible.
you know
with
what
that,
it
man.
is. When you're drunk, you're inebriated, your body is loose.
Yeah.
That's why you able to you fight a drunk motherfucker. You got to catch him real right to
Yeah.
sleep him.
Yeah.
But your body's so relaxed that any jolts and all that, your
You don't
body's
tense
already
up
in a
at
state
all.
of jello because you fucking inebriated. So like if I see you finna run a red light and hit me, I tense up because I'm conscious of you finna hit me. I tense up. So if
I believe
grab,
I'm gonna do
I
something.
hit the brake
to
and
stop it.
I grab my steering wheel. Now I'm putting so much force on my hands that when I hit, my arms
And
gonna break.
she was working at. She's a bartender, wasn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
She worked at the bar.
Got drunk and
How the
got
fuck
off work
do you?
and drunk. But how she even managed the way freeway entrances are set up?
Dude,
how you manage to get
shit
onto
happens.
a freeway going the wrong way?
I've been on the freeway and seen people the wrong way. Shit
I'm
happens.
just saying, every time
I'm not
I've seen it
excusing
before
her
too,
shit.
but every time I see it, I'm like,
Yeah, how
it
you
should
do
be
because
that?
the way a freeway entrance even is,
Right.
how did you get on there going the wrong way?
Shit
Right.
happens.
And she
But-
apparently drove several miles going
Like,
the wrong
Yeah,
at
way.
my
'cause a lot of
job,
people
we
saw
do.
it.
We, at my job, we do
Several
defensive
miles.
driving.
People have
That's-
people
that's
complained
fucking
about some
crazy.
And they
people
was
called
getting
in.
on the freeway.
Several miles is like going from fucking like 35th to Grand.
Yeah.
You know, like 35th to fucking,
Yeah,
you
they
know,
started
like
getting 911
fucking
calls.
They
Emeryville.
should be
They
there
started
quick.
getting 911 calls. They're saying it was a wrong way driver. And then and Poe T-Mac, you know, and his coworker, they coming home from work. Young man doing everything he's supposed to do, working and
Being
you know,
correct.
trying to raise his
That's
child.
her only child too, man.
Yeah.
That's messed up,
And
man.
the cool
Send
part
my
about it is
condolences.
that man,
Shout
not
out to
only was he such a pleasant dude to be around, and his mama such a sweet
Yeah,
person
yeah.
who always go out of her way to help people and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So you know, I hate that this
Wow.
tragedy had to touch their family.
Yeah.
And that's just another message, y'all out there. If y'all drinking and driving and all that,
Don't.
you know, be careful.
We drinking,
Be
but none of us is
Uber,
driving.
Lyft,
responsible,
don't,
you
yeah,
know?
don't, you know, I tell you what, man, I have DUIs, and when I say it with an S, because I have them. But I learned, I went to Tahoe one time, and when I went to Tahoe, someone, you know, said to me, we just trying to make sure you're safe. And I use Lyft, and I swear to God, I swear by it. I swear by it, man. Like, I will never get another DUI. I'll never lose opportunity because I want the power. You learn that Lyft and what Uber and all them other things, you have a whole nother shift of power. You know, so again, yeah, like everybody's saying.
I hate to keep talking about it, but I want to know who allowed her to get in her car. If your
the
coworkers,
bartender,
your
yeah.
bartenders,
But I mean, there's a bar manager and stuff like that. Somebody
'Cause
should've
Everybody
said-
gets part of the
Yeah, 'cause
norm.
remember,
Everybody gets part of
and
the norm.
I know all these. When I say I hate to bring it up because I know she's asking all these questions. All this stuff is going through her head. You know what I'm saying?
But one of the things, though, that I'm hoping, though, is that if anybody's out there in the Antioch area and things like that, if you're free and there's a court date, please come to show the community support because I'm just going to play this other angle to it. The young lady who's responsible for this tragedy has that type of complexion that
For the
people are
collection?
going to be treating her
Yeah.
Like the victim.
Yeah,
When
because
I saw
she's
the
made
picture,
this
when I
bad
seen the picture of her, I was like,
You see
oh
the picture?
man.
They didn't show the mugshot of her. They showed her on
showed-
Facebook.
right.
Remember
That's
this,
crazy.
This
Right.
boy
That's
out here
crazy.
in Texas
Yeah.
that got drunk and killed up a whole bunch of people and stuff like that, and they said that he suffered from having an affluent lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
And they literally tried to let this
Yeah.
boy go.
Yeah.
And you know,
That
somebody
would
like
happen.
her, somebody might try to throw her in rehab for 30 days and put her on
Slap on
probation.
the wrist.
And
They'll give her
send her on the way.
vehicular manslaughter, which don't carry a long term.
Yeah,
Right.
Not
so,
at all.
You know, so it's
It-
like,
it-
so
you know.
we got to go out there and make sure our voices are heard for Sister Monica, that, you know, her family gets some semblance of justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, my condolences to your family. That's just, it's hard when you lose somebody anytime dealing with death. And then these
I
circumstances.
can't wait till one of my baby mamas die.
Natural
Go
cause.
ahead.
Natural cause.
Go ahead.
Be with the Lord. The Lord wanted you.
Yeah.
But since all my children
You got an
are
escalator.
adults, I don't have a level of interaction with any of them. So
I'm like,
it's
oh,
they
these
non-existent.
niggas done burned down everything except child support. Like,
If you gonna hack,
You know,
it,
listen,
what that-
As usual,
Nigga, you
niggas
wait,
be
wait,
on
wait.
the wrong shit.
You can get out of jail
Right.
If you robbed a bunch of motherfuckers, you can get out of jail tomorrow because of the COVID, but you ain't gonna stop that child support.
Support, right.
And they
You
set
gonna
up the
pay
stimulus
in
to
full.
everybody except
Except
for
me,
people
no
who owe child support.
I
If
didn't
you
get no
owe child
child
support and you filed taxes,
get
then
no
that means they took
Come
your
on.
refund.
Bring it
and
on
that
back
means
to the
they
house.
whop-
Woman is
And
probably
that means they
there.
whopping
You
your
should take
check.
care of your kids.
Bring it on back
So
to the
you
house.
need the stimulus more than
I'm taking
anybody.
care of my kids, but there's just
took
some
your
evil
shit.
bitches out here, man.
Hey, that is
You
true.
need the. Hey, if
Yeah.
you're paying
True.
child support out
Vindictive
your
evil
paycheck,
ass.
you need the stimulus more
If-
than anybody.
I'm gonna say this: if y'all break up, and once again, just like you, my parents broke up when I was young. I never had that animosity between my mom and my dad. They was always cool me growing up, so I never grew up with that bullshit that kids grow up in. That oh, your daddy ain't shit. Oh, your mama ain't shit. And who is this motherfucker over there? And your dad got bitches. I never had to deal with none of that shit.
Thank the Lord.
When I wanted to go live with my dad and I was able to, mom's like, all right, go ahead. And if you want to come back, you good.
I always had, as a little kid, I always had a sharp mind. I always had a mind of, because when you raised with a single mother, you get to see what that mother get to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, a lot of men that grow up with single moms are scared to say, I just had a mama that wasn't shit.
Ain't shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're scared to say
Right.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Even when they get older, because I
Yeah.
swear to God,
Because that's my mama.
Yeah.
Listen.
Some of us ain't shit mamas.
After living with my mama, I say,
It's the fucking
you're-
truth.
you're-
Some people, not me, but I'm just saying.
I love my mama to death, but you just as much as the nigga that you called a nigga.
Yeah.
You a nigga
They
too.
make- I see my mama make mistakes. That's why
Everybody do.
I've never judged my dad. You know what I'm saying? My mother was never the person to be like, your father was this. She never did that anyway. You know what I'm saying? From time to time she might get mad because me and my older brother look exactly like my father. So if
Flashbacks.
so if I was singing in the house, my father would sing his ass off. So if I was singing, shut that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like
You
'cause
sound just
everybody-
like your daddy.
Yeah. And mothers don't know, and I'm talking about mothers today. Y'all don't know that's part of a psychological beatdown of a young kid when you remind him of saying that
You remind me
you
of
like your daddy.
you
You
laugh
remind-
just
yeah,
like
you
your
laugh
daddy.
just
You
like
walk
your
like
You
your
walk your
daddy.
If you don't like that man, you telling your son you don't like him.
Exactly.
Because he look like his father or he act like his father. That you
Then you want to go
You know what?
down and
Let
put the pilgrim in the
me
business.
let me
I'm
even
the
go.
opposite.
Let me even go a further step, man.
Go for
You
it.
know, my mom used to say that shit, but when I got older, my mom really started to cool out, and she's like, Johnny, I used to do some fucked up shit to your daddy. You know, because it takes two to make it work.
And
It
that's
takes two
that's
to
a
break
good
it
woman
down.
to admit
You know
to
what
be
I'm saying?
like that.
My mom used to be like,
And they say women don't
then
apologize.
when she got to that place, she'd tell me the stories where they fucked up people together.
Yeah.
You know, she'd be like, Johnny,
Bonnie
we
and
would go
Clyde.
ahead and we would go to the drive-in, and back then, you know, you could have people, you know, come with you. They had people in the trunk, and they would drive onto the speed bumps hard. You know what I'm saying? They did that shit on purpose.
Spill a bucket of
As
chicken.
I started getting around 15 and older, I started realizing how dope my dad was. I'm like, this dude. Then I realized why he left. I'm like, now I know why this nigga left.
You know what?
Well, see, I'm the
Oh,
opposite.
it's crazy.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite. My mother had me to basically trap my father, and he went home to his wife.
The keep a nigga
So
bait.
I've never got you like your dad. She would refuse. Like I didn't even know my daddy's name till I was 14. And the only reason why I even found out my daddy's name is that her and my aunt got into it. So my aunt, being spiteful, came and gave me some
Cold
pictures
piece.
of my dad from a New Year's party.
Just like, here go
And
this
told
nigga
me
right
what-
here.
Angry
told me what
motherfucker.
His name was. Now,
Women
the
can be
grudge
some
I had against
spiteful
my
motherfuckers.
mother though was
I'm glad you said that.
that she didn't raise me herself. She dropped me off with some
Grandma.
folks. As I found the story out, my dad was on some. I'm gonna go ahead and make it with my wife,
Yeah.
but give me the boy. And she was like, "Fuck you."
Hell no.
But
Hell no.
she didn't drop me off with some kin folks and went on about her business. But if you was gonna drop me off with some
Could
people,
have dropped me off with my daddy.
Yeah.
exactly. So when me and my dad did meet when I was about 15, and he broke it all down, I was like, but I never had no hatred for him because it was a non-existent. Like I didn't even know his name. You know what I'm saying? So when I did meet him, we was hella cool. And unfortunately, he passed right after that. But I have a real strong relationship with all of. Actually, I have a stronger relationship with his family than I do with my maternal family. But yeah, I never got none of that.
My
You like your
grand-
daddy, like your daddy don't exist, nigga. I thought it was like the Star Wars where I was.
Yeah.
Lou.
Let me say the vindictive. Listen, my grandmother said something when I was 5 years old to me that just, I mean, it didn't just register me, but it was deep. I didn't understand it then. She said, "You gonna understand it when you get older." My grandmother said this. She said, "There will be more women in hell than it will be men because women are so vindictive and evil."
Wow, goddamn.
And I was like, I was kept playing with my fucking marbles. Well, bitch, I don't know what you're talking about. Right.
But yeah, the
one day
Steelers.
the light went off like,
Right.
aha.
Right.
That's what she was saying. I get it, Grandma.
What they say, the older you get,
It was like
the
turning on
smarter
lights to
your
a
parents
conference
get.
room, nigga, like, brr, 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 brr.
Right. Right.
You
They
had
some
one of them
cold-
moments. You had them
some
aha
cold-
moments. You
some
sit back and
cold-
like, wait.
Once I
what
saw
the
how
fuck they
my
was saying?
baby mama was doing me, I was like, damn, now I know what my grandmother was talking about, man.
Alright,
This is a
I
cold
done been there.
motherfucker.
No, I mean, but you know, like I said, man, I mean, again, you know, and don't get it twisted. I found out my daddy was fucked up too. You know, my
Our parents.
my pops was.
We're born
I mean, like,
naturally bipolar, cause you got some of your mother in you, you got some of your father in you.
and I mean, like, I heard
Two
so many
motherfuckers
times.
that's
Yeah.
Oh, you laugh
Right.
just like your daddy. You walk. I even heard my aunties say he sounds just like John, because you know I'm a Jonathan. So you know, but it is the again when I tell you I'm blessed, I have a relationship with my mom and my pops. I love them both dearly. I'll kill for both them
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
yeah.
And all the same, they fucked up.
You,
They both fucked
yeah,
up.
yeah. You know when you got a fucked up daddy when you go over to your family house and your family be like, "Oh, you murdered Mike's son," like his nickname. You know what I'm saying? His nickname will tell you he's a crazy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's Psycho Mike Daddy.
You crazy Joe son. You crazy Joe.
Right.
You little crazy Joe.
Right.
You little crazy
Your
Joe.
ass over here. You know
That's
your
why-
mommy used to
that's
keep
why
you
I
away
tell
from
women,
us.
I tell women when you go date a man, I tell my daughters this: when you date a man, watch what his family call him. Watch the nicknames they call him. That's when you say if you really want to fuck with this.
Look.
You know what I'm
I'll even take it a step further, man. You know, and this is
Take it
this is
Go
the
with it.
personal.
Take it there.
But
Take it
you know,
there.
my grandfather. If y'all know 23rd and East 23rd, there's a church right there.
Murders.
My grandfather owned that church.
The twumps.
My grandfather was a
up.
bishop.
My
Bishop.
Yeah.
My father is a family of 8, and a lot of the motherfuckers is bishops and motherfucking, you know, praise God and everything.
Amen.
My dad is the only one that won't go, and after the service they'll go to his house and smoke weed. And I love my daddy. I love my daddy. And,
Brother Hill.
and he's one of the youngest. But they know after service, if I want to blaze up, I'm gonna go to John's house.
That's
And
hilarious.
and again,
Hilarious.
I go to my
me,
dad's
you
house
know
and smoke
I
weed
got
with
it.
pops. Fuck me, you know I got it.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh man.
You know.
Goddamn.
So, you know, it's 7:20. You know, we've been at this shit for a minute. We just chilling.
So have.
Man.
As always, we're
Been
gonna go
having
for
fun.
another few. My production team is telling me to keep it going a little bit longer. You know, we free flow.
Yeah.
You know, we don't stop.
No,
you
Ty,
know,
we just
we
coming
be
off the
going.
head.
Production
Hey.
team.
This be the
You know,
best
I
shit.
like that.
This
Dude,
be
be
the
the
best shit.
Bro, you got scripts and shit.
Hey, that's up
We
there.
don't do-
This
the
is my
script shit
editing
is
suite.
the worst.
Take one, Bobby.
We've sat here and done this shit for 2 hours straight, just going.
Going.
Look, another Feel My Pain right here. That's the shit right there that make
We
history.
just take the
Yeah.
conversation
It make
where it
history.
goes.
Yeah.
It's
It make
barbershop
shit
talk with
that-
drinks.
Yeah, that make people go ahead and be like, you remember when he said, you
The
know,
funniest shit that a comedian say don't be on stage. It be when he when he in the car. Or he in
whole
the green room.
impromptu.
Yeah, when he in the
Talking
in the
shit,
green room
swallowing
talking
spit.
shit. Yeah, I be coming up with some shit. I had to write my phone. Like, did I just let me put this shit up on my phone so
like,
I
damn, I
probably
wish I remember that shit.
Hey, that shit, yes. Because I'd same thing. I'd be sticking to some shit because they be on me with my isms.
Yeah.
And I say some shit. Maybe they go, shine with them shine isms. And I just be like, yeah. Then I'll be saying some shit to myself and I'll be like, oh, wait till I
I'm
get
not.
around these
Listen.
niggas.
I am the entire best commentator of movies when I'm lit,
Yeah.
I'm high, and I ain't on camera.
Oh, we gonna have.
Oh, I can tell you, I can break some shit down to you, and you be laughing your ass out. You go ahead and you put me on the camera now. I freeze up.
Yeah.
I froze up.
So you the nigga, and now I know not to go to the movies with you.
Right, jaw jacking.
And then when you say, man, that was hella funny, blood, say it again.
right.
What I say?
So, Brother Clark.
Blood, say it again.
I'm about to go live.
You got some comments that we can
Let me see.
anything we can.
Tyrone Triggs said, Mario, my nigga.
My dog. What's up, Triggs?
He said,
What's up, light skin?
We got
My dog. Yeah, that's a good dude too.
Samantha said, Gibson said prayers for her and her family. Definitely.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, most definitely.
We got
Now watch who you ask for prayers from though.
Hey, yeah,
You gotta watch.
If the demon seed is after that,
you know, I always tell people don't pray for me if you ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because them prayers ain't gonna be answered.
Don't pray for me if you just a Facebook friend. Shit.
Yeah,
them
I hate that shit too. Putting hands on my. Nah, motherfucker. I want you to go pray for me. I don't.
That'd
want you
be
to
the
put that
extent
shit.
of the shit.
Yeah. I don't
So
want you.
that'd be the extent of the shit. You see some shit and just like it, or you do the heart emoji,
all that
and
shit,
motherfuckers would be like, "That's that."
And I hate when
clicked
I'm going through something.
Look,
Somebody say,
look.
"Stay strong." No, motherfucker. Tell that to somebody in the gym.
That's
I ain't lifting weights
Look,
right now.
they just stay strong and put 10 prayers, 10 prayer hands behind it.
Right.
I don't want to hear that shit.
And
Yeah,
I'm not passing along your
they put some
motherfucking
oil on my
amen and
forehead.
acknowledging your
And I'm
post.
tripping on like how they like, and I'm sitting there, and now I'm trying to have a straight face because they doing all this praying. They start talking in tongues, and I'm sitting there like, you just happen to have olive oil in your purse.
I just need women to
But that's
talk
where
to
my
them.
mind is
That's
at.
it.
I'm trying to keep a straight
I'm going
face,
through something-
and they oil in my forehead, and they
Putting that
praying.
fucking
So I'm
Crisco
going
on
through
me.
something,
Something, write me
alright.
something compassionate. Or if you see me, hug me. Don't tell me to hold my head up.
No,
Bitch, I'm not in the barbershop. Telling me to hold my head up. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I ain't going through a bad job, nigga. I'm dying, bitch.
Hang in there, bitch. I ain't a hanger. I ain't have no clothes.
Oh shit, Ronnie tuned in. What's up, girl? What's
Ronnie
happening,
in the
Ronnie?
building.
Orange. What's happening, bro? They just tuned in. Yeah, I can see you tuned
Ronnie
in.
late.
Ronnie late. What's happening?
Can I just say
Ronnie,
one
when you
quick
coming
thing?
back? Hey.
Can I say one quick thing?
Yeah.
This has been a fucking awesome show.
Man, it's
Always,
fun.
man. It's
Great
always a
fucking
pleasure.
show. I'm
You know,
so happy to meet you.
Man,
Marco.
thank you, brother.
For real, bro.
And if
And
Ronnie
always
is watching,
welcome.
Feelings
So,
Ron,
Ronnie, yeah, Ronnie, that's
Ronnie.
fan with
Get off
her
her nuts.
podcast, Men Lie, Women Don't.
Oh,
which will be
Sometimes
dropping next week, next
Ronnie,
Wednesday.
yeah, Ronnie, she tuning in. Yeah, when you back, Ronnie, you already know we on here again. But
oh, that's the sister that got the show.
yeah, you was on, yeah,
she cool. She
yeah,
cool.
that's fair.
Yeah, she
That's
nice.
fair.
Very
So
nice.
tell them where they can find you. I give you social media, whatnot.
I'm in Facebook jail right now, but
Yeah, put some money on your books.
I got 25 more days. They give me straight 30.
I'm put some likes on your books.
What's your Snapchat, nigga?
I don't even have a Snapchat.
Right.
That's for bisexual niggas.
Yeah, motherfucking Snapchat, TikTok.
That part.
all
That part.
bullshit.
Right there, nigga.
What's the other one? You got TikTok, Snapchat. What's the
I
other
got
one?
Instagram. I do got Instagram. You can find me on Instagram, Mario Hodge Comedy. Comedian Mario D. Hodge on Facebook. And that's about it, man. I can't do all that typing and shit. I can't do that shit, but I'm a real motherfucker. I type with one finger. That's all. It take me a while and shit, you know what I'm saying? If you see a nigga typing with two thumbs, he bisexual. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give
My thumb's too big for the screen. I got big sausage fingers.
I be
Bitches
trying
love
to
me.
sausage ass, nigga. I be trying to do
the
that
talk test,
speak
right,
the text,
right.
but they don't understand
Fucking
my
up,
accent.
right.
Hey, fucking around, you be sitting there going, you be like, you trying to do some shit with two thumbs? You got to fucking run on sentences.
Nigga said if you do two hands, nigga, you
Yeah,
two thumbs, you bisexual
You
with this
can tell
motherfucker,
motherfuckers
nigga.
bisexual, man. The shit that they do.
Oh,
Yeah, Farrell, tell
Oh,
the people
shit.
where they can find you at.
Hey,
Oh,
man, it's
goddamn.
the one and only Farrell Films. Normally, I introduce myself as literally the funniest man on earth, but I'm going to defer to Mario this evening.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm an author and a filmmaker. Y'all can catch me across the board because I don't have no imagination, so I sit Farrell Films on everything, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that type of stuff. We got a movie coming starring Mario.
Yes,
Yeah,
We're
sir.
about to go into production in about a week or so, and
Sir.
man, y'all be on the lookout.
Man, pick up my man book.
It's actually And not to toot my own horn, but that's actually a pretty entertaining book.
Yeah.
Like if I hadn't wrote it, I would say I would like this.
I seen your shit, man. I want to
I
read
want
your
to be
shit,
so
man.
deep into this character. I want to own
Yeah.
that goddamn character, man.
Yeah, you finna
That's
do
what's
that.
up.
Dude, I want
That's
to go.
what's
I'm
up.
going around just biting motherfuckers on. I don't even know people. I'm in Sprouts biting motherfuckers. I'm like, hey, what the fuck are you? I'm like, I'm starring this movie.
I'm role playing. I'm a method actor,
Right,
bitch.
I'm method actor, bitch. I'm studying my role, bitch. Leave me alone.
Johnny, tell them how they can
Hey,
find
man.
you.
Hey, J. Hugh, look out for me, y'all. In August, maybe September, I'm going to be throwing the fattest, hottest fish fry
Yeah, we doing it.
in the Bay Area. And
Flash
trust
party.
you me, you know, all
Dude.
my biggest,
We do it big.
Sorry to cut you off, man, but it sounds like you said I'm gonna be throwing faggots.
God damn. God damn.
That's why I
That's
can't
a
even
flag.
say my accent.
You throwing?
No.
I said, right parade somewhere. You going?
Hey, just giving them the business.
Right.
It's going 1738, goddammit. But no, listen.
Oh,
I'll
man,
be
sorry,
throwing the
man.
biggest, fattest fish fry ever, man. I want
doing it.
everybody. My whole purpose is to bring my brothers and sisters together, man.
That's what we
I
do.
need
That's
nothing
dope.
but solidarity.
This in August?
And August,
Or
if
September.
everything
Everything
gets
clear up?
lifted, it
We
it
checking
all-
you niggas' temperature at the door.
God damn it!
For
I mean,
temperature and
my
temperature.
whole
There's
purpose.
ways you can get over, or get even if it ain't lifted. There's ways you can get. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
12 at a time.
you
We'll
can
talk.
you can go ahead and teach me something, but my point is I want to bring my brothers and sisters together, and that's always my point. I want solidarity in the biggest way. We gotta love each other as brothers and sisters,
sir.
and I hate to say it, fuck everybody else.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm there.
I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there.
You
And,
got my full support.
I ain't
my
eat no
nigga.
catfish though.
yeah, I don't eat that shit.
I have some
Me,
chicken.
of
I have some
course.
chicken there for you too.
Red snapper,
Yeah.
whatever. Bossa.
Red
I mean, you know, that's like the
Bossa.
constitutional law, though.
Give the
Ten or more
tilapia
black
to the
people, it's
to
gotta-
the
there must
white
be some
people.
chicken.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Hey.
Them always got it.
Yeah.
See, the motherfuckers get tilapia nuggets.
Chicken. Yeah.
If you ain't with us, you get tilapia nuggets.
Right. And where you go fishing for that shit at?
Yeah, hey,
Backyard.
The Patterson
That's at Lake
Aqueduct.
Merritt. That's
I was about to say, Lay Merritt.
Motherfuckers be
Right.
fishing.
Lay Merritt.
Motherfuckers be fishing with Billy Doo, finding that shit.
Hey, I went fishing in Lake Merritt. I went fishing in Lake Merritt.
Got a crocodile
I
goldfish.
went fishing in Lake Merritt. Put out a fish. It had fake eyelashes on the motherfucker.
Wait.
Hey, do the
I'm
youngsters
sorry.
even know about Billy
Face looking
Doo?
like the front of a Volkswagen. But anyway,
Before y'all continue, look,
What?
I just heard this past weekend it was a motherfucker that had a baby carriage and the motherfucker fell in Lake Merritt and he went in after it, but it was a dog in the fucking baby carriage.
dogs can swim. Okay, I'm done.
That
White people,
motherfucker,
right?
no.
Talk about no fucking
Black?
dog with the berry carriage.
Brother?
With baby
Yeah,
carriage.
that's what I heard it was a brother.
But,
That
He
nigga
got a
went-
white woman. Yeah.
That'd be a drowned ass
That
dog
was her
fucking
fucking
with
dog.
me.
as y'all
Let that
see,
motherfucker
Right,
go.
right.
Ain't no way
we
no
gonna
girl
keep going
jumping
as-
in that
as-
water.
when we shut off, because this is what we do. You know me, I'm just
We ain't like that with animals.
I'm
Let
your
it go.
host.
Let it go.
What's up, cousin Sunshine?
It'd
Tuning
be in
in,
the
and we're about
upper
to
room.
tune out.
Let that
But
motherfucker go.
once again, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Cognac Confessionals. I'm your host,
Happy
Deshaun.
Friday, y'all.
On Instagram,
Happy
you can find
Friday.
me. Show your right foe. You know, this is what we
Be
do.
safe and have good
Every
weekends, y'all.
Friday. Tune in next week. I have Beta Weeda and Biaggi on. You know, that's family. Murder Dub, Twomp Twomp. We're going to be on here swallowing shit,
This nigga gangbang.
doing it. You know, that's what we do.
I think it's
No.
talking shit and swallowing spit.
Yeah, that's right.
We don't
Blame it
swallow
on
shit, y'all.
1738.
Man,
You know what I mean?
Hey, I wasn't even
But
calling
hey.
him out on it.
Yeah, I know he was, because you know, I knew I fucked up and I let it ride. Like,
My
they ain't
bad.
gonna catch that. They ain't gonna catch that. I fucked up.